This is a recording for week 14 in spring 2020. The schedule is changed a little bit from our normal semester. In week 14, we'll be getting ready for the conclusion of the course, which is in week 15. So for this week, we're just going to talk about your last assignment and the final exam. Here is how the final exam is going to work for this semester. Since we're doing everything completely online, your final is going to be online. It's going to be somewhat similar to the exam you took for Unit 3. First of all, you're going to be taking your final during finals week between Monday and Wednesday of finals week. That means it's between Monday, May 4th and Wednesday, May 6th. You need to complete it by 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time on Wednesday, May 6th. This is going to be an online exam in my math lab. You will not need to have a proctor for it. This is a comprehensive exam, so it covers all of the material from Units 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice that we did not have a unit exam for Unit 4. Unit 4 was only 3 sections, 7.1, 7.2, and 7.3, so that material will be included on the final. This exam will have 25 multiple choice questions and you will have 2 hours to complete it in my math lab. In order for you to get this done in the 2 hours, what I highly recommend is that you make and use a cheat sheet for the exam. This is an open note, open book test, but if you try to go back through all of your notes from the entire semester for every problem on this exam, you'll never get it done in 2 hours. If I were you, I would make a cheat sheet and include at least these things: the unit circle, any identities we have used or talked about in class, the definitions of the trig functions, the graphs of the trig functions, anything else that you can think of that might help you. You can have identities, you can have facts from the unit circle, you can have formulas, you can have examples. But I would have something that's organized so that you don't have to take a lot of time to look back through a whole bunch of notes in order to find the right formula or identity for a problem. You will also need to have a graphing calculator to use during the exam. You should have the one that you borrowed from the library or that you got to use for this class. If you don't have that one, there is a free version of a TI-84 calculator that you can get online. If you need to do that, just contact me and I'll tell you how to find it. That's actually what I did for the second half of the semester so that I have a graphing calculator that I can use on my own laptop. Now, for studying for the exam, there is going to be a review packet available with sample questions, which are in a multiple choice format, so that you can get used to that format for the final. You won't need to turn in these problems. This is just for you to practice. If I were you, I would also review the unit exams from Units 1, 2, and 3, the problems from all of the weeks of the course. And remember that on a multiple choice test, you need to use a little bit different strategies. So you don't need to work out every detail of every problem. Just work through the problem until you can tell which answer choice is the correct one. This is one reason I'm giving you the multiple choice questions in the review packet so that you can practice doing this and that you aren't taking too much time on the problems. Your exam will be timed in my math lab and it will be limited to 2 hours. If you have any questions about taking the exam or any of the details, please feel free to contact me. The online sessions during week 14, I'll be doing review for the final, so I'll be working through some problems. If you're attending the online session, you can ask me about specific problems, or if you can't be there for those times, you can email me with specific questions about specific problems, and I'll be happy to work them out during those online times and record those. During finals week, I'll be happy to schedule extra review sessions if you ask. So if you need anything or if there's anything else I can do to help you, please let me know.